So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Here's the punch of Bradley Pinion to get this one going.
Bro, this rain lame as hell.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Williams from the gun. His running back hauls it in deep right. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. Let's start with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To the air yet again, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
On 2nd down, Robinson. And a decent run gets about 4, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. with just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down, give to Robinson. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force fourth down. They'll run it with Robinson. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Williams to throw on first. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled there by James Pierce.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Vegas!
3rd down, here's Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Buying some time left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here. 3rd down, it's Penix. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. To the air with Penix. He's trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Penix now. He takes a pump, and the ball comes out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Boy, this rain lethal. My nigga couldn't even slide.
Short now. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
That is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Fourth down, here's Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there.
This rain is lethal to Atlanta.
But they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, Williams to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Second and 10 now, Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. A draw now. This is Swift. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces fourth down.
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on third and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't, and this defense responded.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They will go for it, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets
Bro,
to the 30.
this rain worked in your favor, buddy. Slipped to perfection.
On any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. How about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season.
It's ugly for me, bro.
First time here, he
This
whips
shit
up an
ugly.
extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should
Bro, this shit dumb delayed. Nigga can kick.
as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Swift on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll air it out on third. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Williams throwing on fourth. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Diablo. And the Falcons will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion here. On first down, here's Penix. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Throwing now on first down. Penix rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
What is it on? Yes. Vegas.
Working from the gun, Williams. He throws a bullet to this. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by, I love this name, Diablo. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Offensive line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
They're going play fake with Penix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Tight end in motion left. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
5-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams on first down. And finds Kmet downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie it just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point.
This nigga threw a beam deep.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll take the lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touch.
My nigga slipped.
Running
straight.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing Penix. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're gonna see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're gonna try for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. The 12-year vet strikes true. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Robinson again here on 2nd. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. Gets this one to London. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 are under Robinson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Staying with Robinson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Shotgun snap against to Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever.
Hey, this rain is lethal, boy.
But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
First down, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found on that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking the sideline, that's Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's nabbed by Komet.
Bro, this delay killing me off. My boy wouldn't put the hand up. That's a pick 99.9% of the time.
3 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
One in behind, settling Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To the air with Penix. Gets him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Not much space available there, maybe two. That brings up third down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
On first down, here's Penix. He fires this one, but it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So that brings up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On second down, Robinson. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Falcons trailing by 5. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Here he is to throw. Oh, Penix lost it. And the Bears have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
First down, here's Swift. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, second down. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops.
Yeah, I'm convinced the game don't want a nigga to win or nothing, gang. This nigga stopped and then play volleyball.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On third down, here's Swift. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this fourth down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. It's a Odunze touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push the lead up to 12.
Bears 28, Falcons 16. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big-time effort.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Second and 6.
Back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Looking to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go, set.
To throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running with Swift out of the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Falcons 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long.